Welcome back, everyone, to episode 21 of the city of Zanzibar. Today I want to do something about this railroad area. There's a big chunk of land there that I can use for other purposes, and I intend to do so. Alright. A few bits and bobs here to get rid of. Unzone that area. We're going to be running the tracks right by there. Alright, yeah. Let's go back to where the tracks are parallel. To make it look neat. Disconnect this Y junction from the bottom track, I think. Alright. Now, let's see where we're going into this area. If I put down a sort of small length of track as a guide. And no, I can't get it to go straight here. Yep. Let's zoom in here a little bit. Come on. Touchy, touchy. Guides are on. There you go. That wasn't so hard now, was it? Why doesn't it reset the level? Drives me nuts.
You're insane, my child. Quite insane.
There. I swear, pulling teeth here. Okay, we gotta move this Y junction so it's parallel. Get everything selected. Nodes. No segments, just nodes. That's okay, except I don't have the stanchions selected. I'm gonna get those selected as well. Alright, that should be movable. Line it up with that section of track there. Great. Make sure it's passing the road fine. It is. Alright. Now it's just a matter of hooking her up. Use our fancy schmancy connection tool. Yeah. Right there. Nope. Right there. Click on it. You know you want to. Okay. Let's switch these over to raised portions. It's always something. Alright. Use the gentle slope tool. It was already pretty gently sloped there. Alright, looks good. Now, just connect that in there. It's a very short, straight connection. Don't know why I'm going to use the connection tool there. It's pretty darn straight. Yeah, no adjustment necessary. Great. Yeah, that's much neater than it was before. A lot less wasted space. Now to get the passenger line in here, gonna go right above. Yeah. Down a little straight sections that I'll use as guides to hook together. As close to that loop section as I can. Yep, that's good. And bring a straight section off parallel here. Alright, now just connect them up. With gentle curves. Nice. It's great. Nice and smooth. Very compact. Much neater looking. Alright, back to the freight line here. Get this hooked in here. Yep. Connection tool. Yep, that'll do fine. Now we just got to do our loop back here. I think I'll keep it as small as possible, about 5 units each curve. And connect back in here. Whoop, spin around. There you go. And we have all our connections, so that's good to go. What more could you ask for? Well, let's get the passenger line running here. A little parallel track in here. As close as I can get, anyway. And you know what's coming next, man. The fancy schmancy hookup tool. There you go. Doesn't that look neat? It's great. Just great. Now tie these puppies together. That's one good looking S-curve there. Think that'll do fine. Yeah. Connect to our out of town connection that goes under the city there. I'm going to put in a stub section as a guide. Seems to work pretty well doing it this way. And then use... What am I... Think. I must think. You don't want to do it that way. And I'm trying to maximize my space in there, but the connection tool will give us the better hookup, I think. Yeah. Never doubt the power of the connection tool. Alright, looks like we got a bunch of nodes in this curve here. Yeah, we do. And get rid of one of them at least. Yeah. Guess it's okay. Well, I think we'd probably get rid of another one here. Yeah, that's a much better curve going on there. The only problem with that is you're missing a stanchion for your overhead cables. So they're sort of just cutting across there. Yeah, that looks much neater, and we got all that space up there to play with now. I think I'm going to want to run these roads out into the new area, but that train tunnel is in a wrong spot for that. I'm going to have to move it up a little bit so I can connect that road. Yes, underground select. Okay, come up above ground. Again, move that whole mess over. Away from that intersection. Yeah. I'll take a little tweaking here. Probably should just redo that connection entirely. It's a lot easier than messing with the nodes. Gotta straighten this out a little bit. Here you go. Alright. I'm going to add a node in here. That'll give us the stanchions there. With the overhead cables. Just looks better. Before I connect these, I gotta straighten this little section out. Rotate it a little bit. Usually it's just a lot easier just to redraw it, delete it and redraw it, than messing with these nodes. But I am a glutton for punishment. I gotta use some of the fine-tuning keys there to get that exactly right. I guess the Control and Alt Gives you the finer adjustments. Yeah. To read those tiny directions there in the box. It's nice that it does have those fine adjustments available. See if we can get that just straight in there.
Ow!
And I didn't have track selected. It's driving me insane.
Ugh, brain hurty.
Let's try that again, shall we? There, that wasn't so difficult now, was it? Okay. It's not too bad. I'll tweak this a little bit so that the trains don't get stuck. It'll probably be alright. That bend didn't look bad enough in there. Alright, let's send a road across. Continue this roadway out here. Going straight across to here. I'm going to prepare that first. Get rid of all this. And let's see what kind of road I want there. I'm going to have to use the... Ooh, jump. I'm going to use that small 4-lane road. Continue that on out. Alright, let's go up and over. Don't think about it, just do it. And clean it up afterwards. Alright. Yep, we can go straight across there. Keep that same grid pattern going here. Ground level. Straight road. Okay, let's see how this is going to hook up here. I have a little raised section going on there. I'll keep the bridge. Bring it out. Cut that there. Reconnect that. Raise sections. There you go. That looks fairly decent. It's kind of steep there, but we can live with that. Now let's get these intersections taken care of. Before I forget, tend to forget when I build quickly. Set those up so we don't have future traffic problems. All right. looks okay. Get rid of those crosses. We can keep the crossovers there, I think. Just let everybody go through. So far, traffic hasn't been a huge problem. I think I'm going to build out this grid here. Okay, let's add the water in, and we'll be good to go here. We can just continue those pipes across there. That grid pattern works really nicely. As you can see, it leaves a gap between the water sections just on the roadway where nobody builds, so we're covered anyway. Alright. I won't put I think a baseball stadium up here in the, that loop area. It's a fine American tradition that a lot of old baseball stadiums ended up near rail yards. For some reason. I don't know. But it looks like a good place, and that's one of the new stadiums that just came out in the DLC pack. I think by Peanut or somebody of that name. Let's see what a whole bunch of different ones here. They're all pretty small. I like the big one though. I think it's going to be tight getting that in there.
Giggity giggity, giggity goo. Stick around.
Yeah, let's bite the bullet. Just put it in there. We got anarchy on anyway. We can fix the adjustments later. Come on, just don't be afraid. Just put it in.
Phrasing?
Do it. Afraid to pull the trigger. Alright, I'd say that fits in pretty nicely. One of the things I like about that design is it's got those pathways there around the outside. It looks like they hook right into whatever they're up against, a road, whatever you. Looks like it's gonna attach right to that train station. Kind of wonky looking field. It doesn't have parallel edges on the bottom there. I'm going to see if the trains are working here. Oops, it's getting dark. I'm gonna have to adjust that. I forgot to turn off time and weather. Alright, back to train spotting. Oh, here they come. We don't have any intercity trains. Intra-city, I should say. Within our same town. So all those people waiting there are waiting to go out of town. Let's see if we can get this station and that road parallel to that bottom edge of the stadium. I think it would make it look nicer. Yeah, I'm gonna pull it away here. Yeah. Yeah, that'll fit in nicely. Just adjust this roadway a little bit. Yeah, that'll work. Let's tweak our tracks a bit. Yeah. And on this side here. Very good. Look at all those people going into the metro. Oh. The tracks are readjusting themselves since I did move the metro station too. You see the disconnected symbols flopping through there. Yeah, metro's doing a great business. Let's see. I think we need some roads going up the sides here so we could put in some parking. Yeah, look at the way those paths just connect there really nicely. It's a little tight in there. Move that road off a bit. There you go. Yeah, you can see the sides of the stadium aren't parallel, even though the stadium itself is just attached to that straight road at the bottom. Put in some of these new parking assets that came along with the new DLC. See what they look like. Oh yeah, I love that covered parking structure. More decorative. And these, oh, those aren't going to fit in there, but the little lots there. These new lots. Let's use the 4x2. Look at that. It matches the other longer one. Makes it easier to tweak the size of the lot there.
Excellent.
Looks very nice. It fits in there nicely. Yeah, some of these old ballparks especially the minor league ones, actually had train tracks running through the outfield. They'd have to pause the game while trains pass through. So yeah, I think this makes a nice location for that stadium. And being so huge, it'll have a nice big impact on all that residential that's going in there. It's all moving right along. What's going on? Oh, we got a game going on. Look at that. Little players. They're animated. Ooh, it doesn't look like the pitcher's doing a very good job. Bases are loaded. No, that guy slid into first, so he had a base hit. Pitcher piling up runs on him there. What a lousy pitcher. It's a funny little animation loop going on there. Yeah, the new stadiums have a lot of adjustments you can make to them. What is that guy? I don't know, but he costs money. Don't think we need to spend any more money at the moment. Once I find out what those guys do, I might put them in. Ticket price is just sort of mid-range. I want to change my team's colors to blue. Yeah, there you go. Zoom on in here. Yeah, look at that. All the seats and the king fans wearing blue. And the same pitcher is still screwing up on the mound. Yeah, look at that. We got giant video screens. Sound like they're having a good time down here. Whoa, where did everybody go? Boy, they get out of there in a hurry when the game's over. Oh, look at all those sad faces in the town. Our team must have lost. Guess that was our pitcher on the mound. Okay. Look at all the people coming out of the stadium. Going over the pedestrian overpass. Wow, that's a lot of people. Which is good. Very good. Our stops are having a little trouble there. I didn't check in on them once I moved the station. I'm going to have to redo those stops. There we go. Get the blue one in. Get the green one in. And make sure the trains are functioning. Yeah, they took almost everybody there. That's great. Trains are getting through there. Yeah. Looks like they're working just fine. Alrighty. Oh, we had a dead person, and the cops are there too. Must have been a riot after the game. That pitcher was doing such a bad job. Fans weren't happy at all. Somebody's getting arrested. Alright, let's I think we're gonna have to take care of these intersections. Make sure they're set up correctly. No cross. Go through. No cross. Keep that other crosswalk there. This T-junction here, we've got to put in one of our pedestrian overpasses. So I think they'll get a lot of foot traffic over here. Alright. Pedestrian overpass. Make sure you get it in straight. Alright, that'll do. Great. And even with game over, traffic's not horrendous there. People are using that pathway as it is designed. See people going up the stairs there and over the crossing that pathway too. A lot of people waiting to get out of town. A lot of people going into the metro, as you can see down front. That's a very busy little hub there. But it's handling it all just fine. I'm quite pleased with the way that came out there. And we're almost at the point here of calling this an episode. I think we'll fill in that later with people. But for now, as always, thanks for joining me, and I hope to see you again tomorrow.